Lawyer Safuduku, a communications director, Edema Kumasias and the Kotoko. Waka and no be Edafa Kumasias and the Kotoko recent performance or Mudanadi and so in a car a year Gaka top 4 now or Mubon. On said Kotoko about 2 games, and in the 2 games he believes that a room said they've not been performing to the level where you expect Kumasias and Kotoko so be performing or Gia no na Tumza and Pa and okre. But he's also blaming referees. Say referees and what take key part and also not contributing to the fact that Kotoko am performing. And he's making 2 examples. Say in our game against Baby and Gold Stars, he feels and I say or Jenny say that penalty ya Jima Gold Stars na nye penalty. No Jima Gold Stars. In the game against Heart of Lions on so Kotoko nya penalty that omanje. This also sign your manoma na the camera kwakwe say and also to contribute to the fact that Kotoko ain't mean performance say yes almost performing. And according to the communication director of Kumasi Santo Kotoko, if I want to be specific and if I want to quote him no me call na makwa quote him because mostly nowadays I na me pese yes enye me na me bo misiri maka asem no e da hye nipa kora no na wo nipa kona na aka asem no nti me ready e de ma na me quote source no de ma wa na ama wo hu se ampa enye me ana me bo misiri mu enso atimi aka nti me hwehwe na bibia atimi aye kama na wo nso watimi aha we ye Kesben TV and report say was though our performance has yet to meet expectations, officiating has avoided major incidents that could have influenced the result. For instance, a dubious penalty was awarded in our game against Gold Stars, whereas we were denied a clearer one in our game against Heart of Lions. Into a G2, Sekotoko performance, no, Gaka top 4, and it's not been the best. Said the no. Because me, I was really expecting Kumaya Sanokotoko to play good football, not about results, about good football. Ombetimi control games, ombetimi create chances, ombetimi and swatch ampa. They are ready for the season ahead. They are ready for Africa no mukwakobo. But based on this performance, omadiama ye wogaka J4 nasino. I don't believe say omo ready. Something can change. They can come out good against House of Folk. Omo danini omo be in the game against the Benny Gold Stars again, the champions of champions. Ombetimi BB. That will give me another thinking. But currently, as we speak, performance in normal games no more bonnet there. Mean Kasa Kotoko are ready for the season. But South America, this is football that we are talking about. Be a bit mercy so they can change the narrative by giving us good performances. That is what we expect from them. So, communication director, Edema Kumaza Sandu Kotoko, Lawyer Safuduku say a womb so more born to the level that so mbodru, but refereeing so officiating so I a problem pa and so to me the ama omo no and then sensem kakra fi ho ba me de air to anim and so e wodumade no so na wasa di nkomo biem na ni nkomodi na wo kyerem se coach Karim to nye akwala wo coach mu sada manfo bi kike ka se as a signing se buy no nye coach Karim to ni ade no wasi coach Karim Zito enye akwala ewo coach mu. He's a coach that onim what he's doing. And you know, sansensem na amanfo ka edefa ho say as influence bi ni ade no. Wasi dabi coach Karim Zito nyesa coaches ni bia. No bia ni ho betima influence coach Karim Zito about recommendations ni ade a. Wasi dabi wasi not even the club's management. Me share the IMC for no. Wasi nyu omumpo na betima influence that decision. Say be a recommended player we abani we be obi influence bi ni ade. Wasi dabi nobody can do that to coach a friend Karim Zito. The sense na manfo kan na be a influence ni ade no. Wasi dabi mamon keke ka sense no na enkonko yesa ase omo enso dictate the mo wura no enso ne ade ntia no ene nsem kakra Lawyer Safuduku enso ade atudwa wasa de nkomo bim that supporters no say our supporters should remain aware that new players often require time to adapt in big clubs like Kotoko. Let's not kill their spirit with our words. We should all be patient as the team will improve. It was say obianim say players take time to adapt to new teams and most especially a big team like Commanders and Kotoko no, untimi just walk in. Now when I say walking in now, you are going to give your performance and now giving in your former club or in your previous club. You need time to adapt. Into a GD is a team never bomb homody. Intimate supporters no and for manon some and far and dampen the spirit of the players. So munyan to was former players no. They are improving beba. You see, na can in album, and this is what I want to say on Nensem now okay on officiating, probably met me na to a certain point. Because many baby any go stars penalty man who ni omo ball no so sa Johnson upon who should ball no so probably against Heart of Lions. Referee betimi agene ade. But immediately you think towards that line, you fail to address the issue as I will address it. Aside those two penalties, Kotoko mistakes and the ability in failing to control games, failing to play to the standard that they need to play to now almost suffer defeat. Look at the goal they considered the second goal, not own goal. It was a mistake and as it was an error. Look at the goal they considered against Heart of Lions, an error. So when you want to put the blame of referees, no doorstepper, you fail to address the issue that you need to address, and this is one too many. In recent times, every single bad performance from Kotoko is officiating. Yebe can ne apakwan bia so e officiating abe hyem. Na I say players know say okay and they say officiating na mpanimfo can say they are fine. Maybe probably he's saying this to calm supporters down, to let them calm down, but inwardly they are dealing with the players and they are telling them say their performance is below belt. I hope that is what they are doing. If not, na somebody can say we need two players need any below average performance, they're the best referees. And that won't help Kumasi and Kotoko. Kumasi and Kotoko here side. What Kumasi and Kotoko here a performance that a solid performance. Performing beyond what they need to perform. Like giving accurate performance. Making sure say every single time they are giving their all. That is what you need to give your players. Don't let it be say each and every single time the supporters are thinking say there is something like officiating. And you officiating Tina Kotoko lose here. That is not what you need to expect. You need to give the fans that sort of assurance say the team is not performing. The problem that you guys find in the team, you guys are going to rectify it. You will find antidote to those things. That is the way to go. You don't sit somewhere as a communication director and be blaming referees, and then players you're not doing their fees. That is not how to do it. And then again, he's talking about players taking time to adapt. No, it should be something that on cancer and for. Didn't you on cancer for say, hey? They will need time to adapt. I know you're not correct. But if you look at Kotoko no park and this is not about people adapting. Let's face reality. It's not about people adapting. You could see that now Kotoko can name their lineup like in the first game. It was only 3 players or new players in the team. 1 player at right back, 2 players in the center of the midfield, and that was it. In the first game. In the second game, how many new players in the room? In the second game, how many new players? And then door so kakra into your here. So for probably they will need time to adapt. But the old players too need time to adapt. Now you don't say Zano Manomawi. Mentias when you are at fault, you accept say you are at fault. Relax. Face reality. So what you here? Face reality. Na muntimi nya nnoma yi, na munya saa nnoma no. When team no enya sa yenye ne saa. So yenye ne saa. That is how it's a say here. Make sure say the team is working towards something that they want to achieve. That is how so mutimi adema baby enso itimi koso adema wo team no. That is what I expect. Na munya kasa no. Na mun work on the team. We need that. We need that. That is what we expect from Bibiara or Asante Kotoko. The players to up their game. Then again, he talked about the fact that they are going to win against the House of Folk. Winning against House of Folk shouldn't cover the previous bad performances. Kotoko and House of Folk on any day, a big game on any day, it makes me call for BR. If Kotoko is able to win that game, which of course I believe they can win, it shouldn't cover the lapses that we saw in the team. Because Kotoko won't be playing against House of Folk every single day. Yes, Kotoko won't be playing against House of Folk in all the league matches. Kotoko won't be playing against House of Folk in the African campaign. They will be playing against different teams. So the lapses in the team, they need to find solutions to it. That is what I want to say. Yemo coach Kwesi Appiah'S. Yemo coach Kwesi Appiah'S. And I'm happy for him. Me cry there, me say African coach of the year, no, Yamfamano. And then you say I'm for be but if I look at the kind of job he's doing with Sudan national team, no, we've seen Sudan appointing a lot of coaches in more system, but what Coach Kwesi Appiah is doing with the technical team, no, he was in a group with Nigeria, Senegal, and Congo. Or top in the group, no. Or top in the group, no. Yes, or top in the group, no. A qualify against Algeria. Wako asa kwa show on penalties. Room the last four. The next game I will be born, he will be playing against Madagascar, which a young manageable, which man manage, and then which man could find a Wakusha Morocco and assess Senegal Mubako. We need to give him thumbs up or born homodine. This is the kind of job near person here the mind, but in example, born differently. But he's been able to work with this Sudanese team. You will see there they are playing good football. They are playing under a coach's instruction. Not any team because they have talent in abundance. They don't have talent in abundance. But up the last kicker play on the ball. Emma or me winning against Algeria. Utimus a kick we party. Player beer will do this level ball kick at him. A coach Kwesi Appiah. Now, Chan tournament, he's in the final for one Madagascar and the ball. On the 26th of August. If he's able to win against Madagascar, or be more final now, Senegal and Morocco, Mubako, or Nenesia and our final. I think he needs to be celebrated. And I'm happy he's doing a yeoman's job for Omaya Fen Sudan. You may say, oh, but I need him, you know. But tell me, say Sudan for Najano, and they are letting us know that they really needed him. And a Jumano so, oh, yeah, the more coach, because see Appiah'S na yanka say, oh, yeah, Jumano, and so at the ma, a yo, maya, your friend Sudan, Bibiano, and so Kotoko ye power, and no any incidents and 7 and so see Kwamere at 20 minutes. And so on this wonderful platform. Kindly subscribe to the channel, but notification bell so that we are updating about each and every single time on Sabeka and what me said the man and so see quickly no mami nin komoka krebi and so oh House of Focus where metete say Suluma Kwesi DM say a dan deal na anasa a branch and then a check a branch and then a check a chedodo. I think that by this time I send Komaya da transfer window no so close nyame pa eye ochina 11:59 p.m. na transfer window na close so nti I think say so mutim hwe na omo eye nyoma yi because yes no market because House of Folk ni here goalkeeper Benjamin Asare will go to the Blasters camp. And if he is going to the Blaster camp, and Ketiane Sheriff Schwab Montre say, Ombetimi ama House of Folk, that level of a goalkeeping no more. So they should just calm down. Na omko for goalkeeper and find them home. So when you are probably obetimi aye adwuma no enzo atimi edamano. So say pepe city and no subscribe to the channel with notification bell so that we are updating by each and every single time. On sabe kan watching hu the man enzo siko. E be share bi. Till then, makramo.